it's time for some more of this, which if you've already seen the other video, because the idea is these are going to get put up either consecutive days or at the same time, depending whatever fits for Owen, or a few days later, I don't know. By the way, this is what I haven't had this in a while, so it's probably not worthy for a sip and snack, but that vanilla milkshake is pretty good. Yeah, vanilla milkshake. We're not going sodas, at least for this time. So, let us see what we have inside the bag of goodness that is related to what we've got. So, for this time, we've got cheese melt dippers. With, oh wow, that's a big old box. Ugh. We'll move that onto there. That's falling off. That's that. Where's my sauce? Oh wow, I actually didn't get any sauce. Right. Okay. So, well, screw it, we'll use the plain ketchup. We will use the plain ketchup and we will make do. So, I think it's supposed to be like a fruity, spicy tomato like I've had before. The relish, so. And by the looks of it, okay, they're slightly different shape this time. I guess they're more of a circular shape. But they seem to be the same sort of design that I've had a few other times. With the little bits of, I guess, sesame seed. Wow. That's, oh, so much sauce, it's oozing. Pretty good. Let's rinse it out with vanilla milkshake. It's ice cream, but it's a milkshake. So let's see what it's like as is. It seems to taste like a cheddar. Well, certainly somewhere close to that vein, I'd say. It's not perfect, you know, it's not exactly on it, but yeah. Overall, approve, would approve again. I don't know. Right. So, I'll just quickly grab some chips. I'm trying to work out. Right, so this is the one that came with the meal, because it was cheaper. My God, I think McDonald's might have listened. Because remember, back with the Taste of the World stuff, the chicken was actually cheaper on its own, but more expensive as a meal, or vice versa, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was cheaper on its own. No, it was more expensive on its own and cheaper as a meal, which in theory doesn't make sense. So this is the Christmas chicken warmer. I don't know how much this is going to differ to. Okay. It does differ somewhat because we got a sesame seeded bun. Seems to be sort of a brioche style because you got the big dent down the middle. I don't think it is directly a brioche bun. As usual, lots of lettucey goodness. We'll clean that up first. Oh, and some onions. some sauce seems to leak out the side. At least according to the box, so there is some sauce somewhere in here. More stuff falling. Yeah, we got possibly a spicy relish. So I've got a bit of that. And it seems to be some fried chicken. Ah. To try a bit of the relish here, I think. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's got some kick. Anyway, let's see what it's like actually as a burger. The chicken's good. Ooh, there's a little bit of cheese in here. We're going at this angle. Hang. That's an interesting cheese. That's an interesting cheese. I think that's like a milder cheddar. It's not dramatically overpowered. Oh wow, some leaked out, so that was lucky. And the sauce, whatever the relish is, yeah, there's some chili in that. Some mighty fine chili. But all in all, another tick on the box. That box is upside down, so be it. So then we get to the bigger one, because it's a much bigger box. I mean, look, the chicken one is there, and this is a... helps if I actually do get it in shot. Yeah, it's God almighty. Yeah, it's slightly sticking out a bit more, so I think it's bigger. So this is labelled as the beef and cheese feast. The pictures make it look like a big tasty. Except without bacon. Well, so much lettuce. It's not a big tasty, because I don't know. Is it you, or does the roll sort of look like a football-ish? Which is weird, because I do remember having them back when I was a kid. It was just, I think it was just the way that they were moulded in the, or made in by the baker that did it. It's a very soft roll. I'll give it that. Very, very soft. A somewhat thick patty. Certainly wide. It's sticking out all the way over here, so it's certainly a bigger burger than you normally get. So let's see what the meat and cheese feast is, well, beef and cheese feast is like. As it stands, this just seems like perhaps a super big version of, I don't know, a Big Mac. or the signature one. Well, there is a bit of ham or bacon in here. My gut's saying this sort of tastes like a Big Tasty. So certainly the size of the bun is worth a premium price, I'd say. But all in all, I mean, admittedly the Big Tasties are a premium price as well, but I don't know. Part of me feels that just seems a little too similar to some of the other stuff that they've done. From what I remember, the chicken from the Taste of the World that I had was a slightly different sort of spice. That one, you can see it's the warmer one because it's got way more of like a chili style kick. Whereas this one, Beef and Cheese Feast, it sort of just feels like a Big Tasty or the signature regular. It's probably because of the style of the bun and the size of the size of the burger, I guess you get with it. So yeah. If you haven't seen the other one, where I had the flurry and the cinnamon I still got a kick. The cinnamon latte. Well, sorry, spice cookie. But basically cinnamon cookie dough. The other video is hopefully around for you to see that. And if you don't watch any of the other content from me, either wrestling or video games, before December the 25th, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that goodness. And in the words of Owen, that's all I've got to eat about that.